Evening everyone, so Isabel here from Bambini Prams again, just to show you our York pram today. So it's York today, Milan tomorrow, and York is our classic pram. You can see just behind me here, so it's like got the classic sprung style. I know some people refer to it as like the royal style, or it's just that whole look of tradition. Of course it's got that wonderful bouncy feel to it, so that sprung feel. So that actually brings me on to the next point. Is you might be wondering who are Bambini or why Bambini. So behind our brand, our company, we are an Australian company, but behind us is we have three main passions. One is to actually bring back that sprung style I just showed you. So we all know babies love to be rocked, so bring back that sprung experience with the ability to rock your baby in your pram. Obviously that traditional look in the York that I'm going to be showing today is not for everyone, so we do also have Milan, which I will be showing tomorrow. So that's the more modern style of pram. Secondly, we are all about a standout stylish pram, so we pay a lot of attention to the materials, textures, fabrics and things used, and obviously the colours, so they really do stand out. They're not just the all black prams that look very similar no matter what brand they are. And then we've moved away from mass pram manufacturing to try and bring you an ethical pram. So we use all natural fibres. All our prams are actually made in Europe, where we do use eco leather on the exterior of the pram just for that luxe look to add to the style. It actually is eco leather, so it's a leather look-alike material with the same durability and white clean and obviously style properties, but animal friendly. So that gives you a bit of an idea about who we are, and I'll just actually do the York demo for you now. So this is going to be the actual features and how you'll use the pram in your life. So here goes. At the moment I have the Bassinet on, and when you buy a Bambini pram, you obviously get the chassis and the bassinet and the toddler seat, and you also get all the new all the matching accessories. So that's like the baby bag that's attached here, that is included. A bottle holder here is included. You get rain cover and inset net, and you get winter fabrics for both this bassinet and the seat. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the bassinet. So the pram I have with me here, it's finished in all leather, eco leather exterior. Our York is all eco exterior, but obviously it's in the white and tan colourway. So that's what the York is only available in at the moment. A bassinet you'll use from birth, obviously. So one question we do get is, when do I switch to the toddler seat? So you do that when your baby sits up unaided. That's actually guided here by our safety standards, so that's the recommendation, is once your baby can sit up or even sit themselves up, it's time to switch them to the toddler seat. So this is what you'll start off with. Here we have obviously the winter cover, the foot cover just here, and that's included, actually attaches either side with popper buttons. So there you go, just take that off nice and easy there. Now we've got the hood. Now it's got a little sun visor on it just for a bit of extra shade. At this point here the hood's braced, so you can pick it up from here, and then the hood is obviously adjustable, so it's got these lovely traditional style levers on the York, so you just release them, you can then adjust it to different angles all the way back. So while the hood's back, I'll just swing the pram around for you so you can actually see the interior. So here we are. Hopefully you can see the inside a little bit easier now. So what you're looking at here is all natural fibres, and the material itself is white cotton, and then it's padded with bamboo fibres. So that's like a bamboo padding in the mattress and everything there. Now this lining is removable, can be put into a machine wash. So it just is elasticated around this point, so you take that off and you can pop it into the wash. A unique feature for our bassinets is the sit-up support in the back here, so absolutely great if you have a reflux baby. It just means that you can elevate the head, or as they get a bit older, you can actually sit them up when they're still needing that support, so they can see you and see the world easily. And so that's the interior done. On the exterior, if I just swing it back round for you, on the exterior of the York we do have these little storage pockets. So you can see they're kind of like a design feature, but they have a zip on them just here, so you can put small items of storage in there. So to put the hood up, nice and easy. You just literally just pull it back up, and if you want to pull it tight, you just re-engage these levers. Now I'm now going to actually remove the bassinet from the chassis. So to do that, there's little red tabs either side here that you pull in. I think you can probably hear the click as they go in. They are now, that's now released. It's just literally the bassinet's just sitting in the housing now, so I can come back up and pick it up like that. So let's just move the chassis out of the way. I just wanted to show you the base of our bassinets. It's a solid base for safety. And it's also trimmed with plastic rims or trims at the bottom there, so you can actually pop it down on the ground. If you're switching between vehicles, you're not going to ruin the fabrics on the outside. And of course it's actually slightly curved, so you can still rock your baby. It almost doubles as a mini cradle. Just bring the bassinet into the house, leave the wheels in the car, you can still rock your baby with just the bassinet in there. So that's the bassinet done. I'm just going to pull the frame back out. Tuck that to one side. Let's pull the chassis back out and show you the chassis features. So all our prams are safety tested to AS2088, which is the mandatory safety testing standard here in Australia. So they've got the features like the tether strap here, red markers on the foot brake, and obviously they've been through the pinch point tests and fold tests and tilt tests and all that. So just to bear that in mind when I show you here. So on the handlebar we actually have the baby bag I mentioned, that's included, and that integrates to the frame, so you're not trying to awkwardly put it over the handle like that. So also on the handlebar I mentioned is the bottle holder and the tether strap. So to use that, you just have a loop on the end, you put your hand through it, hold onto the handlebar as normal. Just means you're doubly secure to your pram in case it rolls away or you lose your grip for whatever reason. Now the handlebar on our tether strap, the material of the handlebar on this York is actually finished in black eco leather, and this has been engineered to be breathable, so it's got tiny holes in it, so you're not going to get sticky, sweaty palms on a hot day. The height of the handlebar is adjustable, so you just have pressing the button either side on this hinge point. It's now released, you can switch it around to different heights just depending on what's comfortable for you. Now the frame of the York is aluminium, same as most prams. It's such an obvious material for prams, it's lightweight, it doesn't rust. In the case of York, this has actually been electropolished, so that's the finish here, nice shiny finish, and also means it's extra protected against the elements. Going on down, we obviously are covered, this is our traditional style chassis, sprung pram, so it's got springs here, all 4 points. Obviously being the coach style with the arch chassis frame just here, it doesn't have the swivel wheels on, so it's a slightly different technique to manoeuvre. You probably will find you'll want the handlebar slightly lower, hold it a little bit more to one side like that, and then you're just pivoting on the back wheels to manoeuvre. So slightly different technique there. And the sprung feature does double up as the best kind of all-round suspension that you've got on this traditional pram. And then obviously we've got the traditional wire storage basket in a standard spot between the 4 wheels. Because that's an open storage basket, we do actually include this chassis bag just here. So that's included, and it has a zip on it just there, so you can actually put your valuables in here. Obviously you've got the baby bag with your baby gear in, so you can leave the house and everything you need is on your pram and it's safe. Yeah, last thing is the tyres on the York. The material of them is puncture proof gel, so it's closer to the experience of air, so it's a lot more comfortable. It absorbs impact, you've got less impact coming up through to your hands, wrists, and obviously your baby. But yeah, they're maintenance free, so they won't puncture, like which is obviously always the risk with air. So I'll show you now how to fold down the chassis. So very simple. Obviously got storage or safety catch just here. There always will be a button or safety catch for any pram that's passed the testing here. So you just release that. Then there's a lever either side, you pull it up like that. Now that's released and it will want to swing round and down. So there you go. And then that's now folded down, and if you want a more compact fold, just tuck in the handlebar. So there you go. Now to pick it up, you can do either side or front and back axle. In terms of weight, this frame is about 7 kilos. And then the bassinet, when I had that, that's 5.5, and the toddler seat is 6 kilos. So that's the weights for York. Now to put this frame back up, just literally pull it up and round, press down, hear it click, and then obviously just pop the handlebar back to where it's comfortable for you. So that's now back up and ready to go. I'm just going to put the toddler seat on. I'll show you some of the toddler seat features. So let's get that in now. The toddler seat attaches using the same and detaches using the same mechanism as the bassinet. So what you're doing for one, you do for the other, and also it can be attached either way around. So I could go to put this on in world facing, so this way out, or right now I'm just going to pop it on the frame in parent facing. So you just rest it on the front, slide it in, and then just make sure it engages at the back. You'll hear the click and then it's time to go. So that's the toddler seat on. I just had the footrest folded up for storage, so I'm going to pop that back down just so it looks a bit more normal. Okay. So first thing, you get the winter fabrics for the seat as well, that's included. So yeah, you're not coming back to us in 2 years wanting matching fabrics for your pram. It will all be in the box when it arrives. So just to use that, you just wrap it around the footrest, pop a button either side, so it's now nice and snug in the seat as well. So let's look at the hood of the toddler seat first. So fully adjustable, so that's completely folded, you can see, or you can stretch it out a bit and pull it tight with the same traditional levers like we had on the bassinet. On the back here we've got an air vent panel. So that's currently open. If you want to close that, you just can release this fabric just here, rolls down and secured in place with magnets. So that's the air vent covered. Further down here on the back is just here is the handle to adjust the seat back. So you've got different angles to lie back, full to a full recline. So there you go. Now you saw as I did that, the hood came back because the hood is attached to the seat, the main structure of the seat, just to create a safety head barrier. So if you've got your seat fully reclined and you still want full shade, we have an extra panel in here, so it's an extender panel. So now you can pull the hood all the way over. It's opened up this panel here and the seat's fully reclined. So let's just re-zip that up. While I've got the seat reclined, I just will show you that the recline on our toddler seats is a complete lie flat style. So there you go. Hopefully you can see that's now completely flat. So there is another style of seat recline on some brands where the seat remains bucketed. So you go to recline the seat and it just simply tilts all the way back and your baby's spine gets curved and the legs go up in the air. So it's not a complete lie flat. Just keep an eye on that. You might prefer this design, especially if your baby prefers to sleep on their side or tummy. Okay, now to put the seat up, you literally just push it to whatever position you want, and then all the way up, obviously, to being completely upright. So let's just swing it round now so you can actually see the inside of the seat a bit better. I'll just drop that down just so it's not in your line of sight. So here we have the toddler seat. Just going to drop this footrest back down. So firstly, let's start off with the insert. Same as the linings on the bassinet, this insert is included and it's natural fibre, so cotton and bamboo, and it's removable for washing. Everything else in the toddler zone is wipe clean, so you just literally can run a warm damp cloth over it, wet wipes, baby wipes, leather wipes, whatever, just to keep it looking nice and clean. Now it's fully surrounded by the seat structure for safety, so that's if the bumper bar is on. So this is the bumper bar. It is hingeable or removable just there if you want that off. And then you've seen I've adjusted the footrest a few times. The footrest is upholstered in the black eco leather. That's just to save any particularly visible dirt marks because by now your baby will be wearing shoes. And then finally we have the safety harness. So this is the harness that has been through the safety testing here in Australia. It is a 5-point brake design, so that is a mandatory design here. So basically means you go to press the release button, the strap will break into 5 separate components. The full harness will break into 5 separate components, so there's no strangulation hazard within the straps. And yeah, so that's the full toddler seat. The other question we do get is, once you're switched to the toddler seat, how long do I use this one for? So that's actually determined by the top weight it's been safety tested to. So in the case of this York seat, it can safely carry up to 20 kilos. And that is the average weight of a 5-year-old. So yeah, we can confidently say that this York seat will take you all the way through to when you obviously no longer need your stroller. So yeah, that's the whole system shown to you. So the only final thing is, obviously if you have any questions, please get in touch. I'm Isabel, absolutely love to help you. And then the other thing is how to grab yourself a discount. So anyone that comes onto these demos live or in a replay, we are offering you a whopping 25% discount, a big discount. So just to get that, you do need to register on our website, and then we will send you the code. So our website is bambiniprams.com.au, and there's a registration box at the bottom of every page. Just pop your email in there. We'll get back to you with your discount code, and yeah, that can be used against either this York or the Milan, which I'll be showing you tomorrow. And 25% off. So for instance, this York system is normally $1,600. With that code, it's coming down to $1,200. So yeah, it's well worthwhile making sure you do that. Other than that, yeah, I'll be showing the Milan system tomorrow. So if you wanted to see that, make sure you jump on then. But yeah, have a great evening, and I will see you then. Thank you.